Real love. I'm searching for a real love. Hi guys. Welcome to Tea Time with Team Epic Reads.
It's our very first Spreecast and we're super excited.
Do you guys see all the streams and the feels and the feels I feel?
There's so many things. Oh wait, they're over this way. Look at this stream over here. You guys are so chatty.
And we see your faces bigger down here.
It's kind of fun being able to see everybody who's watching, right?
It's really exciting.
Sydney Campbell just asked if this will be recorded. Yes, it will be recorded, and we will push it to YouTube.
So it will be around. So bear with us while we learn how to read this as fast. Hi! Everybody's saying hi. And we're going to have some fun things.
All right, so quick tutorial about Spreecast here. So over here is the chat. So this is where everybody you can Twitter along, or not Twitter along, but yeah, chat along. It does not push out to your Twitter feed, so your Twitter feeds won't be clogged up, which is good.
You won't lose your friends because you tweet too much.
But if you want to send out, if you want to like tweet the event, there's the buttons over up to the right corner, the tweet button up there. If you want to share, send it out during get more people to come on.
And down in the down in the corner,
right here,
is where you submit questions for us to show Tahereh or Jodi or whatever other authors, or us, whatever. So cool. Welcome.
Hopefully, if you guys, we've got some admins. You'll see them. They're next to our names in the picture. Chris and Neil.
Wave hi to them. They're helping us not mess this up.
Yes. So, and Jodi's on, and she's chatting about, and Tahereh will be on very soon. So yeah.
Yay. So
it's so exciting.
It feels like we're in the same space that we always are, but it feels so new.
It's so fresh and new.
A whole new world.
I can't remember the lyrics.
Point of view. No one to tell us. I can
bring it home. Bring it home. Yeah. No.
Yeah. I can. No. Well, not if you're not gonna join me. Okay.
Well, I was thinking part of your world, but anyway.
Oh, I could sing that too.
Anyway, happy tea time.
Happy tea time. Cheers.
We got a little snargles. Oh, check out our book cart that we just got.
We got book carts today. It's exciting.
They're on wheels.
Now we don't have to carry them like this underneath our shoulders. Okay.
Snargle says hello.
All right, I'm gonna check into some questions.
What tea are you drinking today?
I am drinking. This is a real fancy tea. It's a green tea that I've kind of fallen in love with, and it's fancier than I allow myself in life.
Super good.
It's like in silk tea bags, y'all.
A lot of people have been asking about the giveaway. Here I'm going to
we're gonna
put it on screen. So here's the link below that you just see. That's for like a Google form. Go fill that out. And we're gonna pick that. We're only gonna have this going live during, like, the form's only gonna be up during the live viewers. So this is for the live viewers only. So go fill it out. Only fill it out once, but just fill it out. And then we'll pick the 10 winners from that, and we'll announce it this afternoon on our blog. And the books we're giving away 10 books, 5 copies of the Shatter Me paperback and 5 copies of the Incarnate paperback. So 10 winners in total. You'll win one or the other.
I want to try this. Ready? Because Lee has asked the question that we always ask.
Can you put it?
What are you currently reading?
Oh, good question. I am reading the Epic Reads book club this month is Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard. 1876 or 4, I can't remember. I think it's 76. Anyway, Philadelphia, zombies, necromancers, fighting, parasols. It's a super fun read. We have the Goodreads book club discussion happening. I have about 20 pages left. That's about how far I am. So that's what I'll be reading. That's what I'm going to finish up reading today. So what are you reading?
There's a lot of people reading. Meg is reading Don't Turn Around by Michelle Gagnon. Sarah's reading Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Yeah. Michelle is reading The Raven Boys.
Nice.
Yay.
We're in our glass case of emotion still, and
we're
people are walking by.
You guys, this is so fast.
This is really fast.
I like it.
Oh, wait, we can pause it. You see the little button on your chat thing that
Oh,
pause?
yeah.
You can hit pause and sort of scroll back through if it's like overwhelming you.
Henny Penny is reading Life After Life. I'm not aware of Life After Life.
Me
But
neither.
I like that title, and I like your username.
So what are you reading, Aubrey?
Guys. I'm having major feels about The Brokenhearted. I legit got on the wrong train this morning reading it. Like I was standing and I was just like reading it and a train pulled up and I like walked on and then I was like, I'm on the wrong train. I was 20 minutes late to work.
That happens a lot.
This is, people have been pegging it as like sci-fi. I haven't gotten to sci-fi parts about it yet. It's very like, Batman. Like there's
dark and
there's a city that she resides in is very similar to Gotham. It's called Bedlam, and the same kind of corruption issues. The poor are very segregated and the rich is very segregated, and she, is the daughter of the man that owns the town.
Oh.
It is so good. And
I've been hearing I gave this book to my younger sister and she texted me the other day and she's like, this is the fastest I've ever read a book. And she was really upset that I couldn't get her the sequel.
The fact that I didn't want to take the time to look up to make sure my train was correct. I'm in love with it. I'm about halfway through. It's good stuff. And part of the Dark Days tour, which if you guys are watching the internet.
Speaking of the Dark Days tour, we announced the books, tour dates, locations, everything. So we have 6 books going on 6 different locations. We've got Not a Drop to Drink by Mindy McGinnis. Don't Look Now by Michelle Gagnon. The Burning Sky, which this is not the final cover. There's a new cover, but The Burning Sky by Sherry Thomas. The Dragon Fire. Yeah. Asylum by Madeline Rue. And The Bitter Kingdom by Ray Carson. They are going to Las Vegas, Denver, Houston, Austin, Dayton, and Cincinnati.
Columbus.
Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I know my Ohio.
I know my
Ohio.
So, like, a lot of people are excited. I can't keep up. A lot of you guys are really excited about all those books. I'm seeing a lot of Not a Drop to Drink. I'm seeing a lot of Asylum. We're excited.
We are excited. I just wanted to bring up, before we bring our special guest authors on, yay, very exciting, I just wanted to bring up, a couple of weeks ago, we posted about reading snacks. And so Aubrey and I made some popcorn because we think it's probably one of the best reading snacks out there.
Popcorn and Twizzlers is my go-to.
One of the things everybody said that they eat while they read is ice cream, which was really surprising. I've never done it before. Never eaten ice cream. So we got some Choco Tacos.
I figured this is a good one-hander, so we're going to practice.
We're going to practice this. Now, do you leave it in the wrapper?
Yes, absolutely. I haven't had one of these since middle school.
Oh my God, mine's melting.
Okay. Do you guys eat and read? I don't do it very often because it's messy.
That's good.
But, okay, ready?
Choco Tacos are delicious. I'm just not that coordinated. I'm a messy eater. Although I'm delicious.
God, this is so good.
I know.
That's a pretty good bite.
Let's see. Sheila Moshier said, how do you leave only 20 pages? I know. Well, it was 40 pages, and then I read 20 on the subway this morning, and then I had to get off and go to work, so.
Stupid work always gets in the way. Today I was totally typing, and I was like, I wish I could stop right now and just get under my desk and read.
No, do you read while you eat, or do you eat while you read?
I read while I eat.
Philosophy.
I know. Reading always takes precedence. Eating is a very close second in my life.
I like this one. Hannah G said, this morning I was snacking on pretzels. Oh, you guys can read it. There it is.
Yeah. While reading Defiance. Defiance
always good.
Is an excellent pick, and so is pretzels. It's Margot's #1 snack. She just started talking about like all the kinds of pretzels she likes today.
Nikki said, I feel like soup's a hard one. Unless you have a super long straw, you can just like put it in your bowl. That way you don't have to like go up to the soup.
Monica's my girl with Twizzlers. What? Do you make Twizzlers with straw ever? I do. Because I'm gross. Yeah?
Sure. Why not?
If you put it in regular soda, it gets a little cherry flavor.
And I like it. That's a good idea. So one of the, oh man, hold on.
It's a mess. Okay.
We brought supplies. Hold on, let me get. Okay.
Ooh, this was another. Ooh, pause you so I can catch you.
Yeah.
The Dibs ice cream bites making
Put it on
ice cream.
screen.
The Dibs, Kevin. This is a
What's up,
suggestion. Hi. That we got all the time, and I agree. I've gotten it at a movie once, like just going crazy, and
Those are too messy. You need something to just like pop in your mouth.
it was a great experience
Mm-hmm.
on a summer day.
No harm.
Ooh, Michelle, grapes. I agree.
Grapes.
Very good. Grapes are my go-to beach snack, actually. It's good stuff.
So one of the reasons why we're testing out this Spreecast thing. Oh, that was smart. Open it all the way up.
Yeah.
See,
Look at that.
Really smart.
Skills.
One of the reasons why we're trying out this Spreecast is because we want to be able to chat with authors and bring them on during tea time. But a lot of our authors don't live in New York, so we thought this would be a good way to bring them on and have you guys interact with them. Also, maybe bring some of you guys on screen sometime. We'll play around.
Yeah.
So first, we wanted to check in and get. I always wonder what a writer's like writing space looks like. Like I always imagine it in my head, and then like when you see it, does it match what's in your head? And so we're gonna check in with Jodi Meadows, and her. I'm really excited to meet her ferret, Todd. So I'm gonna bring Jodi on here.
Just cross your fingers.
There we go. Okay, let's see if this works.
Todd.
Hi! Jodi is here.
Let's look up the ferret. You're in luck.
Yay!
The ferret's there.
Okay.
This is Todd.
Todd. It's
Hi, Todd.
And here's Hero.
Snarkles. Snarkles meet.
Hi.
oh my
We
god.
just woke up, so they're very still. They're not usually this still.
Do they write with you?
They try to climb up my pant legs and join me on the desk and knock all my things off of the desk.
How long have you had them, and how long do ferrets live? These are quite. It's gonna be a ferret.
They don't live
Q&A.
super long. What's that?
This is gonna be a ferret Q&A.
Which ferret? Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm used to it. I've had ferrets since 2003. I knew I wanted ferrets then, so I got one, and her name was Miss Susie, and she was kind of evil. She hated everybody except for me and the other ferret that we got shortly after her, and she loved him. But everybody else she hated, including my husband. Yeah, she hates everybody. She was awful. I loved her. Bless you.
So I just want to a quick call out. In case you guys aren't aware, Jodi Meadows is the author of the amazing Incarnate trilogy. Incarnate followed by Asunder, and then the third and final book, Infinite, which comes out in, when does it come out? Oh, January.
Yeah.
So these books, how would you what's your elevator pitch for this series? Like, when people ask, like, oh, what's your series about? What do you usually say?
I say it's about the only girl who is new in a world where everybody else is perpetually reincarnated, and she has to figure out why she was born and what happened to the person she replaced.
Oh,
nice.
And when they ask where I got the idea, I say these guys.
Really? Explain.
I have another story too. Well, no, I don't actually remember where I got the idea, so I have been making up stories about where I got the idea. My other one is that like I time traveled and like stole a magic dagger, and then time traveled into the future and sawed off a unicorn horn and crushed it into powder and like threw it up into the air, and like all the unicorn horn powder came down into my head, and that's where stories come from. It gets more elaborate every time I tell the story.
So we have a question for you at the bottom of the screen there. How does it feel being an evil author to Sam?
Feels wonderful.
I've been seeing a lot of evil things. Is that something? Is that a inside joke?
It's an inside joke. Alex and some other bloggers have decided that I'm evil because I kept tweeting about how awful I was to Sam in the novella that I wrote about him, and they've been running with it ever since.
Can we?
So I have knitted Sam here joining me,
Oh.
and I'll twist his head around just to like look how easy I am.
Awesome.
Can we see your Hunger Games T-shirt?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Can you recreate what you did when you saw the most recent trailer for the first time?
For the Hunger Games trailer?
Yes.
Most recent trailer. Oh, I think I just cried. I think I just sat like this and just went,
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it yet. I've been actively avoiding it. I like to do that sometimes.
Oh God, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so excited.
yeah.
I'm gonna put this
dress.
quick fire question that I'm gonna put on. Indigo says this or that: coffee or tea, sweet or salty, cake or pie, hardcover or paperback.
Coffee, sweet, cake, hardcover.
Nice.
Nice.
Solid choice.
Yeah.
So do you have any upcoming, I mean, Infinite, the final book in your trilogy is coming out soon. What is next on your plate? Can you tell us?
Besides the novella,
Tell us about the
it
novella.
is coming out in September. The novella is about Sam. It comes out in September. And it is about a very important choice that you learn about in the end of Asunder. So you can read the novella before you read the series, or you can read it after Asunder. It's a little bit spoilery for the beginning, for the first two books, but I think you can handle it. But it's about the huge choice that you learn about at the end of it. So it's about the why.
Okay, so we have a.
I can't save that.
I know that's why I was like, we get. So what is your favorite book?
Ooh, God, that's such a hard question.
I have a lot of favorite books. I can't say just one. Recently, like within the last month, I really enjoyed Grave Mercy by Robin Lefevre, Unspoken by Sarah Reese Brennan, and Seraphina by Rachel Hartman.
Dragons!
Those were all amazing.
Nice.
What's that?
Seraphina and Dragons.
Angela says, does anyone else want to make masks that look like the covers of this series? Yes and yes.
I would wear this one.
I would. That one. This
That
one.
one's your pick?
Yeah.
I think I would go with the butterfly one.
I was at a book fair in May, I think, and there was some face painting, and one of the girls went to get her a butterfly painted on her face, just like the Incarnate.
That is awesome.
I feel like we have a lot of talented people that watch. If you guys make out cutout ones, I'll rock it. I'll rock it everywhere.
If Incarnate was made into a movie, who would you cast as Sam and Anna?
I am so bad at actors, and anybody I had in mind would be too old for the part by the time the movie was actually made, so I try not to like get stuck on anybody. But have you guys seen the Lizzie Bennet Diaries?
Yes.
You guys watched that last year?
I'm obsessed.
The girl who plays Lydia, I think, would make a fantastic Anna.
She would be an awesome Anna. I love that video series.
Yeah, I love it too. I'm so excited about the next one. I think they're doing Emma.
Oh,
Ooh.
seriously? Oh, that would be awesome. If you guys haven't seen the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, it's like it started out as like her class project, right? Where she basically did like a video diaries of like, and it kind of retells the Pride and Prejudice, but it's like
I haven't seen it, but you've been like.
But it's in like modern day, so she's like, my mom and dad like grounded me, you know, like it's very colloquial. It's awesome.
Cool.
So Monica asked if you can tell us about what you're working on besides the Incarnate trilogy.
I am working on the second, third sort of draft of my next series with Harper, which is called The Orphan Queen. And it is about an orphaned princess who is fighting to reclaim her kingdom while hiding her magic power from the masked vigilante hunting her. And it's set in a world where magic is not just forbidden, but it's about to destroy everything. So they're like mid-apocalypse.
That is awesome.
Slow motion apocalypse.
And are you finished?
I love it.
Have you finished the first draft yet?
I just finished it earlier today, actually, and sent it to my agent.
Oh, really? Today?
Ooh.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited about it. My agent and I have been talking about it like young adult Game of Thrones meets Batman.
That is
They're some of my favorite things.
a good one.
We got another question for you from Fangirl Square. What is your favorite TV show?
Fringe.
Fringe. I'm in it.
I
I'm
think
on a
it's-
binge right now.
But it's over. What about
Oh, yes.
what about
I know.
live, like non-over?
My other favorite one is Supernatural. You're frozen. Are we still here? There we go. Oh. I don't know if you guys are still there, but hi.
But we're still here. We're still here. Did we go away?
Hi.
Are we there?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Yeah, I just started watching Supernatural, but again, nobody told me that it was scary, and so I would get really scared very easily. So I have to like take my headphones out for a
Don't
lot
watch
of
it
it.
alone.
It's scary.
Yeah, you can't watch it alone. I have to cover my eyes a lot because I get scared too. And Fringe also.
We have a question from a viewer from Nova. Let me see if I can get them to come up live. Here we go. Okay, ready? All right. Are you ready, Nova?
Are you
Okay,
ready?
here you go. You got a question for Jodi.
She's coming.
Oh,
Hi.
is it working? Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Nova.
Hi.
Yay!
Get nervous
Ask your
a little
question.
bit. Well, I wanted to ask who the cover model was for your trilogy.
I don't actually know much about her, but I do know that my agent or my editor and the art director there did a casting for the model, and this story just never fails to crack me up because they found a great model. She was gorgeous. Actually, I can show you a picture of her.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. This is kind of
This
awesome.
is the model they sent me. And they were like, this is your cover model. And I was like, really? I love her. She's wonderful. And then the day before the photo shoot, my editor emailed and she said, your model flew out of town. She won't be here, but we have another one. So this other girl, the only thing I know about her is that her name is Susan and she's lovely. And she's the one who managed to be on my covers. Good for her.
Well, yay, Susan.
Yeah.
No,
Thanks
I like her.
for Nova. Thanks for being our first guest on.
That's really cool. Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Looks like we have a question from Lee. Lee, let's see, Lee, are you ready to be put on screen? Oh, here we go. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna put Lee on. Hopefully this works.
Oh, she's got a little heart in her thing.
That's cool.
I like it.
That is cool.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, Lee.
Hi. Do you want to ask a question for Jodi?
Oh, I think, are you
Oh,
on
we
mute?
can't hear you.
Oh, later? Okay. Okay, there we go.
We'll try it later. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know where those are coming in. See, this is the things that we have to figure out. So thank you for bearing with us.
Oh, I got it. We got like 8 machines manning going on right now. We're gonna check on the live stream here. Okay. Oh, I saw Jodi. Oh, here we go. How many words is in each Incarnate book?
Oh, that's a good question.
82,000 in Incarnate, 89,000 in Ascender, and 91,000 in Infinite.
Nice.
And 28,000 in Novella.
I like that you just have that.
You just know it off the top of your
Right.
head. I don't know if I've never written a novel, so I don't know if that's like a lot or little. What is there like a typical like an average?
Average for fantasy.
Yeah.
Fantasy, I think it's pretty average for a young adult. If it were adult fantasy, it'd be on the short side. But.
Cool.
I've written pages for college, and that sounds like an infinite amount of letters and words.
Okay, so last question, Jodi. Is there anything at all, anything you can tell us, any hints or anything you can tell us about Infinite? We have to delete stuff. Okay.
That's it.
What was it?
I just made the necessary They're just making out. Look, they're making out.
More kissing.
Oh, more kissing.
If I had the Phoenix Overture, if I had that, I would make them kiss right now, but I don't have that for now.
And there's a dragon in there. Oh, I'll tell you a secret. There's a dragon, and I named him Acid Breath.
Oh! That's more dragons. More dragons always, just in general, in life.
I like the dragon.
I feel like that's what I want to name my next pet.
That's a good one.
Can you get another ferret and name it Acid Breath, please?
Well, all my ferrets have mundane names like Susie and Todd and Austin and
This is the
Sweet.
dragon, Bob.
All right.
That's
Thank
my
you.
spinning wheel's name.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this, our first Spreecast. Well, you will check in
Thank
with
you
you
for having
around the release of Infinite and check back in and see what else you're up to.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye, guys. If you
Thank
want to if you have any more questions for Jodi, you can tweet her at, let me see if I can, did you delete them? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, this chat notes really fast.
Jodi Meadows. Okay. You
Just-
can tweet at her at, I'm going to put the link up here in just a second.
You guys, thank you
Oh, it
so
went away.
much for submitting all your questions. We've like reached our max at the moment, so we're trying to go through them and stay talking to you at the same time. So we're not ignoring your questions on purpose.
Yeah.
But there is no max on this chat screen to the side of Jodi. So we can see those as well. The ones at the corner.
There, I just tweeted her. Yeah, that's her Twitter handle, Jodi Meadows. Anyway, thank you for joining us, Jodi. We will check in with you again sometime soon.
Great.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay. We got a viewer on.
All right.
We got
so
an
many things
author
happening.
on. So many things.
So many things
Are
happening.
you guys having a good time? Is this enjoyable?
Hopefully,
Let us know.
hopefully we're not overwhelming you.
I feel my
Let's take a tea break. Let's take
Okay.
a tea break. A Zen moment.
my computer needs a Zen moment because it's completely frozen
Mm.
again and is not letting me
Mhm.
do things. So you know what? I'm gonna close this and we'll just use yours.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, we're checking in with our people to make sure that we can get our question stream ready for Tahereh.
Okay. All right. Our next guest is coming to us from California.
Yes.
So, she is the amazing author of
Shatter Me.
Tahereh Mafi. If you haven't read Shatter Me yet, this is definitely a dystopian you don't want to miss. The sequel, Unravel Me, is out. And her third book, which we know nothing about, is coming out this winter, February-ish. We'll find out. We'll find out more about her third book. So everyone, please welcome Tahereh. Here we go. All right, is it working?
Is it coming?
Is it going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it going? Oh, there she is. Hey, how's it going?
Good. You can hear me, right? Because I turned off my mic earlier.
Hear you. We can see your bookshelf that I lust after every time I see
Yeah.
these things.
So, what's up? How
Not
are you?
much. I'm good. I'm just hanging out. I'm jealous of all your ice cream and popcorn and tea. I have none of
I
that
know,
over
the
here.
Oh,
You need some snacks.
yeah.
What is your go-to
Oh.
like reading or writing snack?
Okay, this is really weird. I was actually listening to you guys talk about this earlier. The only thing I've ever eaten while reading are pickles.
That seems really messy.
Pickles?
Like
Yeah.
full pickles?
Like, yeah, like big,
No.
like carnival size, like, you know, those like carnival size pickles or whatever. Like I would wrap them up in paper towels. I'm so weird. I have a really strong memory of reading the entire Harry Potter series, like in bed with like a pickle.
Yeah.
Now, sweet and spicy, sour. What's your like pickle flavor?
Just regular
Dill.
dill pickles.
Dill sandwich pickles, nice.
I'm like, I
Okay.
love pickles, and I'm obsessed with them. But like, if you give me anything other than dill, I'll smack you in the face.
Right?
They're
It's disgusting. Like I've had sweet pickles and they're so gross.
And they should be labeled properly because I feel like I go out to restaurants and they give you like a pickle with the side of your sandwich, and then it's like a sweet and sour, and
You weren't
so I get
prepared
like
for it.
that's few things send me into a blind rage, but biting into a pickle that is not a dill
is one of them.
You've got good
All right,
priorities.
Tara. We got some questions for you from fans.
I'm ready.
Okay. So Emma wants to know if you write poetry. Have you ever written poetry?
Oh, no, I've never written poetry. Not professionally. I mean, I'm pretty sure I wrote some bad poetry in middle school. Like really emo poetry. But no, I've never written poetry. Though I did grow up reading a lot of poetry, like a lot of Persian poets. My parents are really big into that, so I've always had, you know, a lot of like Rumi, a lot of Hafiz, a lot of that like in my house growing up. So I was really influenced by Middle Eastern poetry, I think. Persian
I've
poetry.
never read any Middle Eastern
I
poetry.
haven't either.
Is there a specific poet you can recommend to our viewers?
Rumi, everyone knows Rumi, I think.
Okay.
I hope. Rumi is
I feel
like
bad.
he's like the biggest love poet, but he's amazing. I love Rumi. Big fan.
Awesome. So we're gonna put some more questions on the screen for you to answer, but this stream is so fast, so bear with us.
Yeah. We have a viewer that has a good question. Book BFFs. We're gonna bring her on the screen with us. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Are you
there
ready?
she is.
Okay, ready?
Hi, Book
Hi.
BFF.
Hi. I'm one
Hold on, we're gonna
to
turn
five.
Pardon?
You have to mute your
I
turn
got
your
it.
volume down. I turn her down. No, not her. She's to turn her
Oh.
computer volume down.
Like this?
Like it's
Like
You
that?
have to turn your volume down
Like this?
because we can hear us talking.
Okay. Like that?
There we
I can't
go.
hear-
There we go.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to know if you had to choose a fairy tale to rewrite, which one would you choose?
Oh, man.
Wow, that's a great question. Beauty and the Beast, maybe? Is that a fairy tale? I don't know if that's a fairy tale. That's Disney. But that is one of my favorite, like, sort of fairy tale-ish stories. But that's also because
love
I'm a
it.
Disney kid. I grew up on Disney. But like traditional fairy tales, I love Rapunzel, the story of, you know, that, I don't know. These are all Disney things that have already been done. Like Tangled just happened, and that was like one of my favorite movies of the last couple of years. So,
But I'm pretty sure that you could make Beauty and the Beast real sexy.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's already that issue of like bestiality in that movie that no one ever really wants to talk about. But
Yeah.
I don't talk about it now either. But it's
Pretty sure
it's
that
a little.
Beauty and the Beast is an original Grimm, right? Yeah, it's original Grimm fairy tale. It counts.
Good. Okay,
So
good.
we've requested to see your shoes.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
So what's this shoe?
Any shoes will do.
Any shoes will do. If you are not familiar with Tahereh, she's famous for her shoes
Oh my
because
God.
she wears
She wears those.
that.
Oh my God.
When was the last time you wore those shoes?
On I was just at SCBWI and I wore these at SCBWI, I think on Sunday. So yeah, just a couple days ago.
And how
And then I
many-
wore these at Comic-Con too.
Did you wear
Yeah.
them for more than 10 minutes?
8 hours.
Oh my
I
God.
wore them for 8 hours. Yeah.
Are there any like tips to walking in giant heels? Like
Oh, yeah.
lean back or forward or like
Pilates.
while you wear them? Pilates.
I do
I
have
would-
to have
yeah.
excellent core strength.
That's good to know.
That is good to know.
Do those crunches, guys, and wear those heels.
All right.
So somebody, Julia,
yeah.
has asked, how many tissue boxes are you going to need while reading the last book?
Oh, it depends on what you want to happen.
Ooh.
So if you have a particular, I mean, things are going to go badly for some people and things are going to go well for others. So it's okay.
How many tissue boxes did you use writing it?
Oh God, none. I was so glad to be finished writing it. I was like, oh God, you guys, please get on with your lives already. I was so ready. so many people talk about like crying through writing their last book, and I was not that person. I was so ready for them to move on, because the story was finished for me. Before I wrote the third book, I knew exactly what was going to happen. So it was almost like the series was done, and I knew where they were going to go. I knew how it was going to end, and I was ready for them to move on with their lives so that I could move on with mine. So it's like.
We have a question from DJ Smith that says, I can't wait for your next book. Can you tell us when it is coming out?
Yes, the next book, the title has not yet been revealed. The title and cover will be revealed tomorrow on MTV's Hollywood Crush. And the book will be out February 4th, 2014. I'm Dexter.
Yes!
Do you have any new projects in the works?
I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about anything that is.
Oh, okay.
Well, yes or no, do you have any new projects in the works?
I have lots of
Things are happening.
Things
are
happening.
Yes. There are no idle hands in this house.
So, how did you come up with the character of Kenji? Everyone loves Kenji.
Mm-hmm.
Kenji, I'm so glad that people like Kenji. Kenji is really simply the amalgamation of my brothers. His personality is inspired directly from conversations I've had with them, from my relationship with them. I have 4 older brothers, and they're all ridiculous and wonderful and hilarious and super inappropriate. So he's just basically the incarnation of them.
Awesome.
We have a question about Miss Peregrine's becoming a graphic novel.
Okay.
Do you think Shatter Me would make a good graphic novel?
Ooh,
Why don't we ask the author of Miss Peregrine? He's sitting right here.
Special guest?
Oh!
What?
Where's Space?
Hey, I'm just here at the Tahereh Mafi Memorial Library, which is a great place to shatter me in many languages or unravel me. So hey, wait, we should be in this together. Do you guys want to set the space in between us? That's really interesting.
It's so interesting.
Nice.
Okay. So anyway, the question was for you,
Well,
but I can be in the frame while you answer it.
yeah.
Ransom can answer if he thinks Shatter Me would make a good.
Do you think it would make a good graphic novel?
Yeah, I think it would make a great graphic novel. It's super graphic
Yeah.
and full of action and kapow! And then I don't know how you deal with the various love scenes. You might just have to have a black frame.
Yeah, it'll just be censored. Censored.
Black.
No, I would want that shower scene in illustration.
Those parts can be like a flip book. like a little mini flip book that comes with it.
Oh my god, a flip book. That would be a good idea. We should get chapter 62 flip books. Shower scene flip books.
A flip book is like a real life GIF.
Pop-up books.
Oh,
Where you're
whoa. Yeah, that takes it to a whole new level.
Yeah. Choose your own adventure, maybe.
Yeah.
You can like press where they get intimate. That might be inappropriate.
No.
I gotta say though, yeah, I really and truly did think it would be really fun to make the third book a choose your own adventure ending. Like, do you want it to end up with Adam or do you want it to end up with Warner? Choose your own adventure. Go either way.
Warner.
But then I didn't think anyone would go for that, so.
I would. That's a good way to make everybody happy.
But
Be a
So
concept,
have you thought about like if both ways that it could end then clearly?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I think I know for sure how it should end up, and so I've thought about it thoroughly. Like, if she were to end up with one guy, how would it go? And if she were to end up with another, how would it go? And she has to make the healthy choice, the right choice for her. So
orange juice in the morning. That's her healthy
Yes.
choice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool.
Eat her whole
right,
grains.
I love these comments. Someone says, Tahereh Mafi, goosebumps in it since 2013. That could only be good, I assume. Whatever that means, I like it.
Avery asked, who would you choose for yourself?
Oh, I can't answer that question. It would be too much of a. I think it would make people feel like I were making a choice about the third book, and I really don't want anyone to make assumptions. I think I've sort of teased a little bit about how the third book is going to go, and honestly, I'm just messing with you guys. Like it's going to be the exact opposite of what you think is going to happen. So
Can you at least tell us how many words it has?
it's long.
yeah.
It's the longest I think of the three. So it's a little bit. It's almost the same length as Unravel Me, but it's a little bit longer. It's about 100,000 words.
Shatter Me. I remember seeing like when these both came out, like Shatter Me started and I got Unravel Me and I did like a happy dance because it was like a good much more.
Unravel Me is 461 pages. Just
Yeah.
a heads up.
Yeah.
Just a heads up.
Ransom, can you tell us about your graphic novel? And yours is getting made into a movie, right?
Right.
Tim Burton.
Um,
Tim Burton's
What?
making it. It already has a release date, July 31st, 2015.
I guess we'll talk about that first.
Yay!
Yeah,
good.
Tim Burton's making a movie of Miss Peregrine, and it's coming out in summer 2015. So buy your advance tickets now on Fandango. Just kidding. I'm like, my fingers are so crossed that they're starting to go numb.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's gonna happen. But
Can we all
Is
do
anyone-
like a book movie shimmy for it?
Well, everybody's got to do a book shimmy. Do a book shimmy.
what?
Yeah,
Book
shimmy.
shit? What's that?
Yeah, do it.
It's just a shimmy.
When you get so excited about book things.
Movie.
Yeah.
Maybe like a movie shimmy.
Movie shimmy.
Something like that. So that's happening, and the graphic novel is great. I really, really love it. Actually, it's fat and long, and it manages to include lots of great images and the photographs that are in the book too, like in a brilliant way. I was like, how are they going to do that with, there's already graphical elements in Miss Peregrine. They're going to make a graphic novel of it. Like it's like a snake eating its own tail. But no, they actually found a brilliant way to do it, and it works really well. And it comes out in October.
Yes.
Bookstores everywhere, or somewheres. And I'll be sure and tweet about it until everyone wants to barf.
That's the way to do self-promotion.
Yeah. So just tell me, when you're sick of that and I'll stop. I brought a pomegranate for Tahereh.
Well, sure.
I was hoping she could show us how to eat it.
Eat one.
How do you eat
the
pomegranate?
other video.
That's her thing. I saw people asking about it. So I've got a pair of pliers and this pomegranate.
It's a wrench.
It's a wrench. Unless I do this, then it becomes also a wrench.
Yes.
Is it going to be messier than our Choco Taco?
Oh, it would be way
Oh,
messier.
wow. Is that from Taco Bell?
You should just bite into it.
They used to be a Taco Bell, and then Klondike got them.
Wait,
They were
seriously?
Taco Bell. Yeah,
I didn't know they were Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
It was
that.
like my middle school like go-to at Taco Bell.
Yeah. It was
That is
easily
so
the most
interesting.
digestible item on their menu. Sorry if they're a sponsor of Harper or something.
So we have a question from Grace Tahereh. How do you begin writing your books? Do you start in the middle, begin with an outline, or do you jump right in?
I am a pantser in the traditional sense of the word, whatever the traditional sense of that word is. I fly by the seat of my pants. I write by the seat of my pants. I just begin with an idea and I just start asking myself questions as I go. So I start from the very beginning and I just jump right in. No outline, no.
You just go, you just write.
I just dive in.
Nice. I'm sort of the opposite. I'm actually going through this right now. I have to start a new book. And so far I've been reading other books and pacing around and going, maybe I'll start to type. Nah, I'll do that later.
Next year.
What are you reading right now?
Right now I'm reading September Girls by Bennet Madison.
What?
Are you loving it? I loved it.
Yeah, he's got a way with words, that man. There's a line I read last night that stuck with me. It was she was like words in a book in a dream where I couldn't read.
Yes. I love
Isn't
the
that
whole
awesome?
book. The whole book is like dreamy, beautiful.
Very dreamy. Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
also he like slips like crude language into it at the same time. I really liked it.
I like it when things are peppered with spicy words.
Yeah.
It's got a healthy feel. Definitely.
So can you tell us about your novella?
Me
How's it
or
coming
Ransom?
along?
I don't have one.
You.
Ransom should write my novella.
That's
That's how the novella's coming along.
not how-
I'm still saying if maybe someone else will write it for me. I'm kidding, Tara. I love you. I'm totally working on that novella right now. Tara's not watching this, is she?
She
Tara's
totally
my
is.
editor.
She's right next to us right
Yeah.
here.
I love Tara. Tara's the best. Really, she is. But the novella's good. I'm not sure if it's okay to announce the POV yet. I'm pretty sure I know exactly who I'm going to be writing the POV from. One of the problems with writing the second novella was not knowing whose point of view to write it from, because the options there were a lot of options, and I'm struggling because I want it to be something that continues the story. I don't want it to be a prequel. I don't want it to be something that's like not relevant to moving the action forward. And so there were a lot of characters I could play with, and I think I've chosen the direction I want to go in, and that should be out in December 17th, I believe, is the release date.
So we have a question. We're gonna put a Remelt on the air. He's got a good question for you.
Both you and Ransom.
Okay.
And everybody in general.
All right, here we go. Let's put him on. We can get this going.
Hi, Remelt. You're on.
Hey!
Hey.
Netherlands friend!
I know you.
What's up? We met Remelt in Holland.
Oh,
He got scared and went away.
He's going to ask, has a book ever given you a nightmare?
Oh, yes. So I have okay. So when I was 11, I read Sleepers, which is Lorenzo Carcaterra's memoir of being locked up in a juvenile detention center, and like all the terrible stuff that happened to him. He was like, it was horrible. I mean, it was a gorgeous, beautiful, haunting story it was amazing, but it was really tragic what happened to him. And I was really young, and I don't know why I read it. I just picked it up from the library, and I was like, this is amazing. And I just remember like weeping over that novel, and it stayed with me for a long time, and I had some pretty severe dreams about it. But I have never had any nightmares since then, because I have been very careful about the books that I read now.
Pretty serious book to read at that age.
Yeah, I used to read. I read a lot of like heavy stuff when I was really young. Like I read like A Child Called It, and like all its sequels when I was in like seventh grade.
That book, like, I was in therapy for weeks after reading A Child Called It. Oh my God, that like, whoa, that horrified me.
Can you do that? Can you get, like, emergency therapy? Just like, help right now. Okay.
You should. Christopher Pike's books scared me when I was a kid, like Chain Letter and R.L. Stine and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Those were. Yeah. I actually got scared by those.
Yeah. I don't get scared by traditional books. I read Serena, which is an adult book, recently, and it's not spoilery, but there's a scene where an eagle fights a Komodo dragon, and that has been in my nightmares regularly since.
Oh.
Since then.
That's intense.
It's pretty intense.
That's a weird thing to be scared
of. Komodo dragons are terrifying.
But it wasn't attacking you.
I know, but they're scary. Just in life.
What about you, Ransom?
I think it gave me nightmares when I was 11 years old or something.
Stephen King.
Stephen King.
Clowns.
Ransom's a big Stephen King guy.
I was a total, when I was in middle school, I was sort of a completist, and I think I read them all in the space of a couple of years. And then I haven't read one for a long time, but I actually hear his last couple are super good and very different. I hear good things about Joyland.
A lot of people are talking about R.L. Stine. R.L. Stine gave me like scaries when I was really little. Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Never read
that and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
That's a 90s kid moment there for you.
All right. So we're going to find out more things about book 3 tomorrow, like the title, which we were telling Tahereh we haven't been told because we might say it out loud and then we'll get in trouble. And what the cover looks like. Is there anything you can say right now? Like, how are you feeling about it?
Yes. I can give you guys 2 big hints about the cover. 1, there will be an eyeball on it. And 2, it's going to be something me.
Something me.
We have a question from Alex. We're going to put Alex on screen now. Okay. Let's see if this works.
Hi.
Hi,
Alex.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
You want to ask?
Hi. Yeah. What is your favorite character to write about?
To write in the story?
in the story, their backstory, how deep their mental illness goes?
I think I love both Kenji and Warner's characters very, very, very much. They're really fun to write. Kenji, because he's, like I mentioned earlier, he's so much an amalgamation of my brothers. His personality is so easy to write and so fun to write. And his conversations with Juliet, so many of them are they're similar to conversations I've had with my own brothers. So it's really easy and fun. But Warner is also fun to write because he's so complicated. And from the very beginning, you've been not lied to, because it's not that anyone came out and lied about him, but you think you know him, but you don't. And you figure out more and more about him as the series goes on. And he's just full of mysteries. And it's really fun to uncover them and share them with the reader.
Very cool.
Thank you,
for the
Alex.
question.
Everybody's saying they love your Mortal Instruments posters.
Oh yeah.
Yay!
Go TLA.
Bye.
I can't wait for that movie to come out. Super excited.
Coming out soon. I've been seeing the posters for it in the subway.
August 21st, I think.
There's billboards all over LA.
Yeah.
They're pulling out the stops.
Yeah, I
It'd be
can't
awesome.
wait.
And Percy Jackson's everywhere suddenly too. It's like why explosion?
Well, Percy Jackson's out already, I think, or on the 7th.
The 7th.
Which is today.
Which is today.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to thank you so much for coming on and chatting with us. And tomorrow your cover is revealed, and we can't wait.
Yes. Tune in, guys. MTV's Hollywood Crush will have the title and the cover. Very excited to share with you.
With an I and a me on it. That's all we know.
Somebody should get you a finished copy of Unravel Me, Ranson.
Yeah, you need the hardcover.
There's 10,000 here on that.
Here's a finished copy.
Ooh.
There's the Japanese edition of Shatter Me.
Yes.
Awesome. Everything
There's so much cool swag here. It's awesome. Anyway, thanks for letting me crash the party.
Yay!
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks so much, guys. I'm sorry if I've been looking down the whole time. I always forget to look at the camera. But I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Bye.
You guys are awesome. Bye. So,
we did it.
You're welcome,
High five.
Juliet. Yeah. So I'm gonna put up the link to the giveaway form. Woo, giveaway.
That was it, guys. That was our Spreecast with authors. We hope to do it more often. We'll probably do some Ustream still every once in a while if we don't have super fancy authors. But we want to do this more and more often. So let us know what you think about it.
Yeah, we're gonna put up a blog post, sort of a recap of everything, and we'd love to hear your feedback there. Also, this link right below is go fill out the form if you haven't done it yet. That's for the giveaway. We can only give away to US and Canada. Sorry.
We love you, international.
We love you, international world. But we're gonna close that form in about 10-15 minutes, so that way it's only the live viewers can fill it out. But if you're watching this later, there should be a giveaway up on Epic Reads.
And one more informational thing that we forgot to say at the beginning of the show. We're going to be at Y'all Fest, and we're hosting the conversation between Ray Carson and Veronica Roth. Margot and I will be there. We're going to introduce them, have some fun with you guys. So the tickets went on sale today. Try to figure out how to get to Charleston, South Carolina, and hang out with us.
Come hang out. We'll also be at Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, if you're going to be going to that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we will see you guys next week at 3:45, and thanks for joining us on Spreecast.
Bye, guys.
We love you.
I wish we had music to play.
Music?
Hold on. I don't think we're going to have the bandwidth. Bye, guys. I drank all of my tea this time. Bye.